Hello, good evening, Facebook family. How are you? It's Wonderful Wednesday. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's Wonderful Wednesday. Today is an awesome day. Oh my gosh. It's still cold here. I don't know when spring's going to get here, but I went to a meeting tonight for, what was it? Good agricultural gardening practices. Yes. Hey Pamela, thanks for watching. You want to jump on with me, Pamela, tonight? Hey Kat. Hey Kat, you know what? You need to type into the comments about your fireside chat tomorrow. Please do that. Yes. Kat's going to be bringing her fireside chat again tomorrow. We had a great time last Thursday when we did that. Yes, we did. So I went to this meeting today, and it was about good agricultural processes. And I'm excited because I'm part of a community garden. You know, when you start going to meetings and she said, I'm good. She said, no. Oh, Pamela. And so, you know, it makes me think that spring is coming, even though there's still that little bite in the air. See, I live in Ohio, and until that little bite is gone, I don't believe spring is coming. But I know it's coming, but there's still that little nip where, the air just kind of nips you a little bit to let you know it's there. But anyway, I went to a great meeting tonight, had a great time. Went with one of my fellow gardeners who I love being with. She's just a wonderful person. We have amazing connections. So today is day 28 of our 30-day mental diet. Can you believe it? Day 28 of our 30-day mental diet. We have been on it for the last 28 days. And this is the book that we've been working with. Yes. The 30-day mental diet. And you say you agree with me about spring? I know. I know, it's around the corner. And so today is day 28. But what I wanted to do, since we're getting down to the end, we have 2 more days after this. I just wanted to review with you a little bit about what we've been going through for the last 28 days. So I'm just going to read off the list. Hey, Miss Sophia, thanks for watching. So our first week, this is what we worked on. Who are you? Where you are? Why you are important? Learn to think constructively. Life is for you. You have great possibilities. Discovering yourself. That was week 1. Okay. Week 2, the second week, was live with enthusiasm. How to remove limitations. You always succeed. Develop confidence in yourself. How to create new ideas. Stop being afraid. Life owes you nothing. That was week 2. The third week was the art of getting along with people. Make your affairs prosper. How to build security. Learn to like yourself. Discover your place in life. Peace of mind can be yours. Using the power of love. That was the third week. Now we are on the 4th week. And this week is all about health. We've been talking about health all week long. And the first one was why you should be healthy. Learn to avoid stress and anxiety. How to ensure your health. Ways to increase your vitality. You can avoid old age. Stop being sick. And tonight's lesson, lesson 28, enjoy new health and happiness. Isn't this wonderful? This has been a wonderful diet. Don't you think so? I think so. So, if you haven't shared it out, please share it out. I appreciate all the loves and likes, because when those loves and likes go flowing up, Facebook says, hey, Rolita's on live. Kind of like that or something. So let's get to today's diet. Yes. You can see I'm pumped up, right? Yes, pumped up, excited, ready to go. Enjoy new health and happiness. You can't have one without the other. You need to learn to get into bed early. Me too, Pamela. Me too. You can't have one without the other. So where are we? And it says, I think the most important thing that I really got out of today's lesson, there's a couple of really important points that I got. One of them is the key to happiness. Health is a natural state of being. We've said that already. Health is a natural state of being. It appears that you cannot be happy unless you are healthy. And neither can you be healthy unless you are happy. They go hand in hand together. You do something about both mind and body at the same time by starting with the dominant aspect of your being. What is the dominant aspect of your being? By paying attention to the thinking. For in your thinking rests the key to both physical well-being and mental health or happiness. So thinking is the key. What you thinking up here is the key to your mental health and happiness. And so you got to get clear up here. So we did all that work. There you go, Kat. Don't forget. Oh, Minister Rosa J. Awesome, awesome. So we did all this clearing away. That's why I went through the list to show you what we have been working on all this last 28 days. So we could have a little refresher. Hey, Liz. Thanks for watching. About what we've been working on for the last 28 days. And it says, learn to be normal. The body ever seeks to maintain itself in a state of health, but too often your negative mental activity interferes with the process. See, it's normal to be healthy, but we forget that because we're surrounded by everything that tells us it's not normal to be healthy. It's normal to be sick. And you know what? The subconscious mind, which I'm just going to touch on a little bit, works in symbols and pictures. That's why the advertising people know to do what they do when they do it. Because they already know that the subconscious mind is functioning on symbols and pictures. So you see all these symbols out there that you don't think about, but they're giving your subconscious mind a thought. So that's why you have to stay very clear in your conscious mind what you're thinking about your body and your health. So it says, discard unhappiness. Discard it. Throw it away. Get rid of it. Release it. Unhappy patterns of thinking will indefinitely maintain themselves until you specifically and definitely replace them with constructive thoughts that will contribute to your well-being. So those negative thoughts you're having, let's get real. Let's talk for a minute. Let's talk for a minute. I told you before that I'm 5'2". And at one point in my life, I weighed about 235, 238 pounds. I might have been bigger than that at one point, but that's what I'm going to claim for today. And recently I had a chance to go through a bunch of pictures my mom had, and I got rid of all my fat pictures, but that's a different story. So anyway, I was about 238 pounds. And I can tell you that I was not having very positive thoughts about myself right then. I was thinking very negatively about myself, and things that I would never say out loud. I had this outward appearance of being all happy and go lucky, but really I didn't have a really good opinion of myself. And the truth of the matter is, when I was like in college, I thought I was fat. I thought I was fat. And actually in college I'm probably weighing what I weigh now, but when I was in college I thought I was fat. See what my negative thoughts did? Because I already thought I was fat, I did manifest fat. Yes. 235 pounds at 5'2", that's fat. Eventually I did release weight. I released weight down. I went through a challenge, emotional challenge. I got a divorce, and during that process, I released a bunch of weight. And then I picked it back up, and I kind of hung around at about a 195, 198. And now I think I'm down to, I haven't weighed lately, but last time I checked, I was down to 150, 148. I'm staying there because this is small enough for me. Now, I don't care what the medical people say, but this is good enough for me. I'm learning to love myself right here. Yeah, I'm staying right here. But my thoughts contributed to what I believed about myself. And that didn't come to me until today when I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, I saw a picture of me when I was, much heavier. And I was like, wow, I already thought I was fat. And so I manifested fat. That's how powerful your thoughts are. And I wasn't paying any attention to it. I'm thinking, okay, I'm already fat. That's how powerful our thoughts are. That's why we're doing this mental day diet, so we can get clear in 2018, so we can experience what we want to experience in 2018. Because I heard y'all at the beginning of the year, this is the best year ever. We're going to do this. We're going to make it happen. But if you're doing the same thing last year, we're in March now, on our way to April. If you're doing the same thing last year, if you're doing the same thing this year that you did last year and expecting different results, it's not going to happen. And the first place you have to change is your thoughts. And that's what the 30-day mental diet is telling us. So, a happy mind is more than just saying you're happy. A happy mind is more than just saying you're happy. A happy state of mind is more than just saying you are happy. It is not a case of ignoring conditions or situations about which you may contribute to such unhappy, although this may be some false benefit. Okay. The solution to the problem rests in mentally and physically engaging in constructive and creative endeavors. A happy mind is the one that is doing something worthwhile. A happy mind is one that's doing something worthwhile. If you believe you're doing something worthwhile, if you believe you're contributing, and that's the other thing, we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose. We all came here to contribute something to this life. We all came here with that purpose, to contribute something to this life. We don't know what your purpose is. You know, and your purpose can be anything. Your purpose can be anything. Everybody doesn't have the same purpose. There's something that you came to do, Kat, that nobody else can do. There's something that you came to do, Liz, that nobody else can do. Nobody can do it the way you do it. And that's why you're here. And when you get in alignment, get your mind clear so you can align with the one mind, the creator, the source, God, goddess, whatever you call it. When you get in alignment with the truth of who you are and your purpose is revealed, man, that's like grease on railroad tracks. You are on your way. So, a happy mind is is a mind that is engaged in constructive activity. Okay. So, you can only experience that which is a reflection of the content of your mind. Now, we already talked about that. If you want to know what's going on in your life, look around you. If you want to know what's going on in your life, look around you. And sometimes we don't want to look around ourselves, and sometimes we want to ignore what we see. But if you want to know what's going on in your life, look around you. And sometimes we don't want to do that. But if you want to change it, you got to change this first. Because you got to change what you're believing about it. And then you got to move. You got to make a move. Even if it's a little move, it's a crawling move, it's a mini step move. You got to make a move. You know, you got to make a move. You got to make a change. So, the end of the search. You may spend a lot of time hunting health and happiness, but never seem able to catch up with them. What you desire, you may seek to discover outside of yourself, little realizing that it is only within you that it can ever be found. So, the whole point there is, we always look outside ourselves for solutions for what's going on in our lives. And I used to do that too. And then I went to a school called Intervisions. And at Intervisions, I learned that every answer I need, I have to look inside myself. Why am I creating that experience for myself? Because if your life is not the way you want it to be, why aren't you changing it? Who's responsible for changing it? Really? I don't care what's going on. If your life is not the way you want it to be, who's responsible for changing it? You are. Is anybody holding you back? Are you tied up somewhere in the basement? I don't think so, because you're on Facebook with me right now. So your thoughts and what you think about you is what's holding you back from the life you want to create. I had to chew on that for a while. I didn't like it. No, I didn't like it. But eventually I learned to accept that if I wanted to change my life, I was responsible for it. It's my responsibility. And so this is the third time I've done this book. Yes, this is the third time. I'll probably do it again because I had so much fun doing it this time. So you just got to keep working on yourself and keep moving towards your goals and your dreams and your purpose. And the universe will rise up to meet you when you start to making that move and convincing the one mind that you are connected. You're going to stay connected no matter what. Because your thoughts are what's controlling your experience. That's why we're doing the 30-day mental diet. We're doing this together so we can get our thoughts clear, Kat, so we can experience what we want to experience in 2018. You know, I used to play cards. I used to play cards all the time. Actually, I was a pretty good card player. Considering I don't have a poker face, I was a pretty good card player. And, you know, sometimes there comes a time, you know, when you're playing a game, I think it's called Bidwist, and, you know, they tell you put up or shut up. So if you want to change your life, that's where you are. You got to put up or shut up. And I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to me. I'm saying that to me. Because I can't tell you what to do. I just offer you Thrive tips and suggestions and walk the talk with you or whatever. But I'm speaking to myself when I told myself, you have to put up or shut up. You're going to do these videos. You got to do these videos. You're going to share. You're a Thrive coach. You claim to be a Thrive coach. You got to get out there and talk about being a Thrive coach. If you want to support people in thriving, you got to get out there and say, I want to support you in thriving. I believe thriving is a natural state of being. I believe my purpose on the planet is to share tips and ideas and walk with you as we all learn to thrive, because that's what we want. We know thriving is a natural state of being because the planet wouldn't have been here this long if it hadn't been thriving. The natural state of life is to thrive. And I made up my mind. I was like, you know what? I remember back in the day, I'm going to almost close this out. Really. I remember back in the day, I have a friend. And his name is Stephen Fullwood. And we were working together at the library. And someday he asked me something. And I can't remember what I said. But he looked at me and he said, oh, you one of them long-suffering women, huh? Long-suffering? Ooh, you talking something hitting me in my spirit? Long-suffering? That didn't sound good to me at all. That's also when I was fat, too. It didn't sound good to me at all. I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I wasn't in the right marriage for myself. I had gained a lot of weight. I wasn't doing things that were fun. I was 20-some years old, and I was acting like I was 50. And when he said that to me, something triggered inside me. I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to be long-suffering. That's not who I want to be. So I went through that stage. And I got past the long suffering. Then I was surviving. Girl, I'm surviving. I'm making it. And then I worked and I got past that. And then, you know, I said to myself, I want to, what do you want? I kept saying, what do you want? I said, I want to thrive. I feel like I want to thrive. I want to move past just living. I want to thrive. I want to be like a beautiful, vibrant forest. I want to be rolling like an ocean. I want to thrive. And when I said that, because when that seed is planted in the ground, at some point it decides it's going to thrive. And it starts coming out the dirt, and you don't see all the work that it makes it happen while it's in the dirt. You know, the roots going down, the other parts are going up. So think about that. That little seed, at some point, the roots are going down, and the rest is starting to come up and have to push up through that dirt to get there. And then once it pushes up through the dirt, it goes through a whole bunch of things. It survives. You know, little ants and bugs that might eat it or whatever. It survives being stepped on. You know, all little seeds don't make it. All little acorns don't make it through. But I told you about the angel oak. Check out the angel oak. Google angel oak in South Carolina. Puppy 1,400 years old. Amazing tree. Amazing. Imagine what this tree has experienced in 1,400 years. So our thoughts. Let me get back on track here. Our thoughts. Clearing this away. Of all the stuff that's in there, all the messages that tell you that you're not thriving, that you're not supposed to thrive, that you're supposed to be sick. I told you yesterday, I live in a city that has like 5 or 6 hospitals. I don't even think we have 500,000 people. I should have looked up the population. I don't think we have 500,000 people. We have 5 or 6 hospitals. So you know what the industry is here now, right? That's the industry now. So what is that telling you if you live here? Somebody expects you to be sick. That's the major employer here in my city now. Is the hospital. It used to be the car industry. We used to be the glass capital of the world. This is where we made glass. We were known for glass. And we were tied to the car companies, and I can't tell you how many businesses and industries have closed here. Hey, Mr. Bear, thanks for watching. Because we're no longer doing that. We're no longer the capital of the glass industry. So we have 6 hospitals with a population of less than 500,000. I'm sure. That just tells you there's symbols around me all the time that are telling me that this is the industry. And there's symbols around you all the time telling you that you're not supposed to have health. That it's natural to be sick. But it's not natural to be sick. It's natural to thrive. And as human beings, because we have the power of thought, we have to focus on our thoughts in order to move into a state of thriving. We have the power to do that. We can say it and make it so. You can say it in here and make it so. You can think it in here and make it so. Nobody told me, oh, Melina, I think you should thrive. No, I chose it. I chose to thrive. I chose to say I'm a Thrive Coach. I chose to manifest a thriving life. I chose it. And you can choose your life too. That's why we're doing a 30-day mental diet. Okay, I know I went a little off, but I'm just feeling kind of powered up today because it's just, I don't know, it's Wednesday and I went to a meeting about gardening and I get excited about gardening. So, our diet for today, enjoy new health and happiness is, hey Lexi, thanks for watching. It is the nature of life intelligence, God, that there is harmonious, joyous, creative activity. That which I am in body and mind is an activity and expression of God, and there is no necessity that I be other than healthy and happy. I recognize and accept the fact that physical well-being and mental satisfaction are mine to experience as I determine that they are mine. I direct my thinking into purposeful and constructive channels. I want to read that one more time for you. I direct my thinking into purposeful and constructive channels. As I eliminate all ideas to the contrary, I free my body from the influence of disturbing and irritating mental factors. In spite of any unhappiness or mental depression I may now have, I am convinced that life flows through me anew and reestablishes itself in me in accord with its true nature. In both mind and body, I reflect my higher concept of the nature of God, who can do himself no harm nor deprive himself of the results of beneficial activity. I know that there is a wisdom and a power within me which now rightly guides me and directs me so I can continually enjoy a life that is worthwhile and experience health and happiness. Now, what I want to say about that, our diet for today, is this. I told you earlier that I made the choice to thrive. Now, when I made the choice to thrive, I was not thriving. Not by a long shot. I was unemployed, didn't have a car, was eating crazy, depressed, didn't know what to do, didn't know left from right, really. I was in a state. But because I was in that state, I was just like that seed. I was underground, but I was pushing my roots in and pushing my way up and reaching for the stars. And you know what I love about trees? I love trees because they're grounded in the earth, but they reach for the sky. I love that about trees. And that's the choice I made. Nobody said, oh, you get to thrive. I didn't care what anybody else said about, oh, my life and where it was. I was looking at it. I didn't like it, and I wanted it to thrive, and I started moving in that direction. And look at me now. I'm a Facebook star. Just kidding. It's Wednesday. I'm having a powerful Wednesday. You should just come on. I'm going to be in the dirt. Boy, wait till I get in the dirt. You think I'm crazy happy now. But that's the thing. I made a choice. And that choice was in the now moment. And I stay in that now moment. And no matter what's going on, I stand in the now that I thrive. I thrive. I thrive. I am a Thrive Coach. I'm here to support you in thriving. Hey, Sherman Thomas, thanks for watching. I'm here to support you in thriving. If you're not thriving in where you want to be, I will stand and walk with you. We can do this together. We can end 2018 with a bang so big, everybody's mind will be blown, including our own. Because it's all about what we think in here and the mental clutter that we're clearing away. And you know that feeling when I don't know if you grew up like I did, but pretty soon we're going to start that spring cleaning thing. It's just a habit. It's ingrained. My grandmother said, okay, it's springtime. Let's get the house cleaned up. So we've already started to mentally clean out this, whatever was going in there. We cleaned out the gunk. We're cleaning out the gunk. We're getting it cleared away. And then we're going to start that. Let me speak for myself, my spring cleaning pretty soon. And you know that feeling you get when everything is in order and everything is clean and smelling fresh, and you open the windows and you let the fresh air in after the winter because it's been all stale, and you just, that moment when you sit down and you just feel so grateful and satisfied and thankful because you've accomplished something. You've got it cleaned out. That's maybe what I'm feeling now, because I'm getting close to the end of the 30-day mental diet. I got 2 more days to go. And I'm beginning to get that feeling of accomplishment because I set a goal to share the 30-day mental diet with you. And that's what I've done. For the last 28 days, I have been here faithfully every day sharing the 30-day mental diet. Doing my work. Yes. So, I feel really good about that. And I'm so grateful for you carrying along and traveling with me. So, today, this is our capsule supplement. This is a thought that I've been walking with all day today. Did you know I read this in the morning, then I read it again at night, and then I come on and I share my experience with you. And it says, today and each day, my life is an increasing experience, an expression of health and happiness. I accept this as the normal activity of life that is within me. So this is our capsule supplement today. I accept health and happiness is the normal experience of life. It is normal to be happy. It is normal to be healthy. Those are the thoughts that I've been walking with today, and hopefully you've been walking with them too if you've been reading along with me. So that brings me to the end of 28 days. We have 2 more days to go, and it tells us that the last 2 days of mental diet offer concrete suggestions for the richer enjoyment of living and a practical approach to ways of attaining it. So that's what the next 2 days are about. We're going to be celebrating these next 2 days. I'm so excited. So that was our 30-day mental diet. Don't forget, my friend Kat posted in the chat. She has a fireside chat tomorrow. I think she put the time in there. I'm going to be on live with her. No, I'm not going to be on live. I am going to go there while she's on live, and I'm going to share it out. So if you see it come out, please come join us and support Kat in the 30 in her fireside chat. Anyway, humbly, honestly, I say to you that I know the most valuable thing we all have is our time. Our time is the most valuable thing that we own, that we manage is our time. Is the most valuable thing we have is our time. And our time is valuable for 2 reasons. The first reason is that we have a finite amount of time, meaning that we don't have time forever. In this expression of human body, you have a finite amount of time. And you have a finite amount of time, and you don't know when that time is over. You don't know when the time ends. You don't know when your time is up, whatever, when you transition, however you want to look at it. And I am so humbled and honored that you decided to spend some time with me, that you shared something so valuable to you with me. I am very humbled and honored that you did that. And I'm so grateful that you chose me to spend some of your valuable time with. Truly, I am. From my heart, I say that honestly every time I do this. And I appreciate you so, so very much. That's the first thing I always want to share with you. I am so grateful. And the second thing, my last thing is, always, 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 I am Rolita Noble, your Thrive Coach, coming to you with another live video. And I always say at the end of my videos is, I thrive, you thrive, we thrive, Earth thrives. Peace and blessings to you. That's what it's all about. Have a great, great night. I will see you back here tomorrow. I love you much. Oh, and don't forget to share this out. You might have gotten something of value from this. Please share this video out because it might be of value to someone else as well. Peace and blessings. Good night. Love you. Bye-bye.